Hi, I'm back, and for good reason. I met Lovejoy. Twice. Let me explain. How often do you get the chance to meet your favorite band? Chances are, not often. For me, it's even slimmer. One, my favorite band for the longest time was Blink-182. They're in California. I'm not. They don't do meet and greets. And two, I became a fan of Lovejoy during the Lovejoy drought. So when I started listening to them, there was no tours and no music releases. Until July 18th, Lovejoy announced their debut album, One Simple Trick. Obviously, that got my hopes up for a tour. I mean, who wouldn't go on tour when they're releasing an album, right? Now, keep in mind, my favorite singer, James Marriott, was going on tour in North America, but not coming anywhere near me, which was obviously extremely disappointing. July 21st, I was doing school, I'm homeschooled, and took a break for a minute just to scroll on Instagram. I opened the app, and this is the first thing I see. That's right, Lovejoy was going on tour, and they were going to Orlando and St. Pete, which was amazing. Now, the Orlando venue, I had already been there. I saw Psycho there once. But the other venue, Janice Live, I had never been to, and it was my mom's favorite venue, so we went to it. July 23rd, I sat on my bed waiting for my mom to text me back. She was at work, I was at home. Now, she was the one who had to buy the tickets since she had the money, and I just had to wait there seeing if she would buy them or not. Now, I told her if the VIP tickets were a good price and a good deal, get them. Apparently, they were. The VIP package consisted of early access, annual cat cards, a signed poster, early access to merch, an exclusive merch item, and most of all, the meet and greet. That's right. Not only was I seeing my favorite band live, but I was going to meet them. What could make that day any better? Wait, 2? November 12th, the radio station 97X makes this post. A chance to see an acoustic show of Lovejoy and meet and greet. Of course, I entered 3 emails. I sent it to my mom, and she said we probably wouldn't be able to make it since I wanted to be there by 2 for the line, because I wanted to get barricaded. I was playing Minecraft with my sister when I heard my mom laughing from her room. I walk in, and I'm like, Mom, what's going on? And she's like, so we're gonna see the acoustic show. What? Now, if you don't know, this means I'm meeting my favorite band. Twice. Now, something I knew is that the acoustic show would consist of Will, Joe, and Alan, the trumpet player, which means I would be only meeting one half of the band, and then the rest. What? Keep in mind, I have been listening to Wilbur's music for the past 3 years, and his album, Your City Gave Me Asthma, inspired my song, Memories. We go to the acoustic show. We check in. They tell us they pushed it back an hour. I'm like, oh shoot, we're gonna be late for the line to get to the show. Whatever will we do? So we leave, we come back, it's time. We go up in an elevator, we follow someone, and we go to a waiting room. There, we're given a note and a pen. They say to write down one question. What do you ask your favorite band? So I'm there, like, contemplating life for some reason. My mom's just like, just write anything. And I'm like, I'm asking my favorite band one question. What could it be? So I just write down, what is your favorite song to play on tour? Now we're put into a line to wait to go into the green room, which was a little room with a little stage and seats. And as we're waiting, I hear excitement. And I'm like, what's going on? So I hear people saying, move out of the way, move out of the way, move out of the way. And suddenly, I see a tall figure from the distance coming my way. And I'm terrified. And all of a sudden, Wilbur walks past us. Now, this might have been an overreaction, but I physically hid. I backed up and hid behind my mom. I was scared. Now, keep in mind, this is my first time seeing him in person. Ever. What do you do when you meet someone you've only seen through a screen? You hide. Now, after that, they sent us into the green room, and I was just shaking. I was like, what the frick? And I was pinching my arm, trying to calm myself down because I felt like I was going to cry. I didn't want to cry, though. That's embarrassing. And actually, after the whole show, I was pinching my arm the whole time. My arm was red from pinching myself, which is lovely. Then the radio show host comes on and explains what's going to happen, and Lovejoy comes out. Well, Alan, Joe, and Will, but still. They come on, they introduce themselves, we're cheering, I'm like trying not to cry, and they play a song.
Center out your tongue. The bastards, they will talk. Another word on you, my perfect blue. Oh, can take me as you are.
They played Robin's My Witness, Perfect Blue, Portrait of a Blank Slate. Not bad at all. Then they get back onto the stage, and we are sent outside to a different section where we're forming a line. And this is right as the meet and greet happens. This is the meet and greet. This is my chance to meet my biggest inspiration in music. This is the chance. The whole time in line, I was jumping around, talking to my mom, just trying to calm myself down. Because what do you say to someone when you're meeting your hero? What do you say? Eventually, we get to the end of the line, and the person in front of us is there, and I can just see them standing there. Obviously, I'm like freaking out because what else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? Eventually, it's our turn. I walk up to the stage, and my mom goes back so she can take the photo. And I'm like, hi. Also, this guy towering over me is here. Towering over me. That was terrifying almost. I stand there, I'm like, hi. How are you? Okay, I just say that, but still. I say hi, and I'm like, sorry, I am so nervous. I think nervous is an understatement, honestly. I don't think nervous begins to describe anything that was happening in that moment. Thankfully, Will was like really understanding, and he went on to tell me about how snakes are more afraid of you than you are of them. So they were afraid of me, which honestly was really reassuring, and I was just like, okay, yeah, we're fine. We take the photo, I say bye, thank you, all that, and I'm like freaking out because I had just met, again, speechless. I get in the car and I'm quite literally speechless. I can't talk to my mom. I'm just like looking at the photo. I'm like, I immediately change it to my wallpaper. I'm like, this is the new photo of my wallpaper. This is amazing. This is everything. Then we drive over to the venue where we get in line. Now, there's like a few groups ahead of us, so I'm kind of nervous. What if I don't get barricaded? Because they were pretty large groups, so I was a little bit nervous. Then the line gets separated between VIP and general admission. Suddenly, I'm third in line with two people ahead of me. Not groups, but like two people ahead of me. I think there's plenty of room at the barricade for us. Now, I make friends with the two people in front of me because, like, I don't want to fight over the barricade. So I give them my silver marker because they were looking for a silver-colored marker. I'm like, hey, I have a Sharpie. Here you go, you know? I had two, so yeah. Then we're just talking, honestly, and it was really fun. We were just talking about Lovejoy and all the things, and there was a girl and a guy, and the guy and I talked about, like, Wilbur and vinyls. The girl and I just talked about Lovejoy in general. Why is that so loud? Oh my gosh. I forgot to mention, in line, I traded a bracelet with someone. I don't have it, like, with me currently. It's, like, on the other side of the room. But it was really cool. It says Model Buses. And as we're waiting in line, we got checked by security, and now we're, like, right before the meet and greet. Like, this is the moment. The girl that was there, I'm sorry, I didn't get her name. I'm so sorry to whoever you were. But her and I were talking, and she said I looked like the girl version of Wilbur. What? You're saying I look like this man? Thank you. I'm honestly, like, stunned that she said that. Whoever you are, thank you. Thank you, honestly. I actually got these glasses for that reason. They're blue light. I can see just fine. I mean, I can't, but I'm not blind enough to need glasses. So. Finally, we get put in the line for the meet and greet, which is right in front of the stage. And there they are, Wilbur, Ash, Mark, and Joe. And Elodie. And keep in mind, there's 2 people ahead of me. And they're not together, they're 2 separate people. So I watch as one of my friends goes up, says hi, does her thing, then I watch as the other. I'm standing on the line, and I am prepared. I am prepared. I'm actually not, but oh well. I thought I would be a lot more calmer at this one since I had already met Will and Joe, but I wasn't. I walk up, I say hi, they say hi, I put the vinyl on the table and ask them to sign it with my silver Sharpie. They sign it. Ash signed his name right in Will's mouth on the vinyl. I don't know why, but oh well.
Oh, it's good. London, England. There you go. You like us to scribble on silver on the front? Yeah. Always in the mouth. Very sus of you. That's how we avoid the monthly pregnancy. How are you doing? Yeah,
That's
you were in the acoustic. I thought I reckon.
Is this one yours?
Nice, of course. That's alright, that's okay. Don't be though. Yeah, I mean, you were the one I was telling you were like snakes, right? Yeah. It still remains true to this day. The moms. It's alright. We just like hanging out.
Favorite song off this album? You an Anglophile today.
So that was the video of the interaction, and if you couldn't hear, Wilbur was like, so how are you? I can't do a British accent. I was like, good, I actually went to the acoustic show. And right before I could finish my sentence, he's like, oh yeah, you were at the acoustic show. I can't speak a British accent. Oh yeah, you were at the acoustic show, right? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, you remember I told you about the snakes, right? I was like, just like freaking out internally, but oh well. And we talked for a minute, and then Mark, I'm pretty sure, asked me what my favorite song on the album was, and I was like, I can't choose, Common Touch or Baptism, either one are amazing. Then Elodie comes up and asks if we're ready for the photo. I'm like, yes. So we stand there, get the photo, I say bye, thank you so much, and leave. Now, if you didn't notice something in the video, I was like nervous. So I was kind of just zoned out talking to Wilbur because like that was who I was talking to basically the whole time. And something I didn't notice was this. Ash. What was he doing this whole time? So first, he was looking at my shoes. Then he was like messing with his hair or whatever. I don't know. It was really funny though. And keep in mind, I didn't notice this till that night when I got home and was watching the video. I was like, what is Ash doing? Then we go to merch. We get our merch items, which consist of... So first we have the things that came with VIP. And since my mom also had to get a VIP ticket, I have double of that, so yeah. First we have the Anvil cat cards. This is the packaging. It's really bright. This is the packaging if anyone's wondering. Really cool. So let me show you every card that I got. And keep in mind, I didn't get the card that I necessarily wanted, but I really don't care. It's fine. First, we got Scoundrels. Mark, this is really cool. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh my gosh. Then we have, this is one I was actually looking for. Submarine Joe. Submariner. I'm just going to say Submarine Joe. I actually love the artist of this card, these two, White Shirt Cafe, and this one, because the artist is really cool. So, shout out to that artist. Raccoon. Mark. Then in the second pack, we got Scoundrels. Will. Malibu Berry. Base. You'll understand when you're older. You can't really see it. White Shark Cafe again. And this is my favorite that I got. The Mark one. Look how cute that one is. You can't really see it. There you go. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. And then we also got this. This is the exclusive merch item. A freaking scarf. It's really nice too. Like, it's like nice material. Like, what the heck? This is crazy. I don't even know, guys. This is cool, okay? Look, it's like, I don't know when I'll wear this. I live in Florida, so it's humid here. But yeah. Then we got a poster. Yay! This one came with the VIP thing. It is signed too, so that's awesome. Signed poster, and it has the tracks on there. This is basically just the back of my shirt. This side has the tour dates, which is really cool. I love this poster. It's awesome. And if you're wondering, this is the vinyl that got signed. We have Wilbur, Joe, Mark, and Ash's name, and Wilbur's mouth. So then the merch that we bought consists of pins. There we go. Look at that. Nice. And I got a tote bag because I knew I would not be able to carry that stuff, and thankfully I did. Because what the heck? Monochrome. Cute. It has the lyrics on it, so yeah. Then my mom, sweetheart, honestly, love her. She got this shirt for me. Yeah, it's hard to turn on. I have headphones in, so. But yeah, actually, I want to open these pins so bad. Now we get our merch and we head to like an area by the merch booth where we're waiting for the meet and greets to be done so we can run to the barricade. I'm standing there contemplating what if I'm gonna get barricade because I genuinely don't know. Like there's so many people. So they end the meet and greet, they leave, and security is holding us back from running to the barricade. They tell us not to run. Obviously, people start running. I'm like speed walking. They tell us to slow down. I get to the barricade. Honestly, this is my spot. Lovely. And I'm excited because this is barricade. This is my first barricade concert. Just an FYI. The first time I've ever been to at the barricade. So the only times I've got close to the barricade was like one person away at Swaco and Johnny Gilbert. So, and I'm ready. I'm so prepared for this concert and I'm excited. First, the opener comes on and I have no idea how to pronounce their name. I'm so sorry. You guys did great. What amazing show. Honestly, I had no idea who you guys were, but I loved it. It was awesome. Go check them out. They're pretty cool. I'll put their Instagram right here. Really cool band. They were awesome. Cool energy. Then it was time. I was sitting down on the barricade because I was tired. So I was just sitting there. And then suddenly I was standing there. The lights begin to dim. And some images flashes on the screen. Now I didn't get video of this because I was trying to pay attention to this. But basically it was just a bunch of symbols and stuff on the screen, and then it said everything is a symbol, and it said interpret everything, which honestly this intro was so cool. Go try to search it up if you can find it. It's really cool. Then it's time. Ash, Mark, and Joe all come on stage, and Alan, and I'm standing there so excited. This is it. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Then it happens. The music begins to play and Will comes on stage. This concert was like one of the best concerts ever. I've been to plenty of concerts, and this one was definitely the simple concert that I want, but it also was like a show. Like they put on a show, which was awesome. Was good. My feet didn't hurt anymore because I was too focused on the music. I sang every lyric, screamed my heart out, so if any videos that play, you'll hear me screaming. But yeah. But eventually the concert ends with the fall, and I'm just ecstatic. I'm so ecstatic. My feet still hurt, but I'm ecstatic. Now they didn't play the song I was hoping for them to play. I was leaving that out because I don't want to get demonetized. I love that song with all my heart, and it's been one of my favorites for a long time, and it was my favorite when I first became a fan, so kind of disappointed they didn't play it, but like they had been playing it like as a surprise song for shoe shows for a few shows, so I was kind of disappointed they didn't play it, but maybe next tour. Honestly, this concert was so much fun. Everybody was just so nice to each other. No one was like mean or anything, and we all just kind of got along, you know, like we all just shared the same energy. Shout out to the girl standing at the barricade next to me for finding my ring. I dropped it outside the barricade. Never do that, guys. And she saw it and she pointed it out to security and they grabbed it for me, so thank you. But yeah, that's the Lovejoy concert. One of the best concerts of my life. I'm so sad it's over, but it was amazing. And I got to meet so many nice people, and I got to meet my favorite band and biggest inspiration for music. So that's just insane. Anyways, thank you so much for walking? Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you can know whenever I post. And listen to Dreams out now. But if I dream of him